Hey everybody, it's the Last Robokai here. I'm joined by Cool Guy. We're doing a side mission today because the other episode ended very abruptly because I forgot it was only 11 minutes long. So we're also getting this one, and we're heading back to an area that we've been before to beat up enemies in a different array. It's just that's it. The game will do this sometimes. It's a good opportunity to get gear. It has its own specific rewards, and yeah, I enjoy them. I like them.
Yeah, the submissions are always kind of nice. You're able to see your old stuff in a different light, and they tend to be much shorter. So if you just want to get like some real field testing with a new weapon or something like that, like Robokai is currently using the Katana, which he wasn't using before. You know, like these submissions are just absolutely perfect for breaking something in.
Yeah. One thing I also didn't get to mention, but Tomei did actually mention, is that if you have a full weapon familiarity, you will get more Amrita when you visit a shrine. Just saying! This game is big on spirits. Familiarity is basically the spirit of your weapon becoming familiar with you. Shinto, we're basically in knee-deep in Shinto at this point.
Yeah.
The idea that objects and things will have not just echoes of emotions, but emotions of their own developed over time as a result of being used or being neglected. It's just wild. Also, I have refashioned my armor, because Tomei can do that. She can make your armor look like other armor. I still have no idea what the criteria for that is. Backstaboo. But in this particular case, yes, I could refashion my entire armor set to be the knight set. So it doesn't have the same horrible crippling weight problem that it did before, but I can look pretty cool regardless. I love that about this game.
Yeah. I mean, did you ever want to put a glamour on your armor in Dark Souls? Well, now you bloody well can.
Yeah. Now we're crusading William, I guess.
Crusader Samurai. It's a little bit of a step down from our Crusader King stuff, I think, but this doesn't have a bug that ruins the game after 20
yeah,
hours.
It's like, hey, we'll eventually finish playing a game on a live stream, like when it doesn't bug out on us.
Jesus
but
Christ.
Crusader Kings 2 is not that game, and
Not
neither was
that
Nioh. I should probably mention Hirokudama is a more powerful form of the other grenades that we got as well. You can carry less of them, but they do more damage, and I think they also are more likely to ignite your enemies. So our shortcut is not available to us anymore. So if we wanna go in, we have to go in via other directions.
Why did he have to turn around? What a jerk.
The Katana, we won't get to see too much from the Katana, if only because I don't think I equipped nearly any of its abilities. I will show it off in more advanced forms anyway, later on in the game. The Katana is the most versatile of all the weapons. It has a long list of different abilities that you can equip. It has the EIE, which allow the quick draw, which is absolutely devastating if you can pull it off, as well as lots of augmentations to that ability. It has the ability to parry with quite a few different ways that the parry can work out in terms of the positioning it puts you with your opponents. It's really cool. There's like a parry where you can end up on the other side of somebody. There's a parry and then you can get an ability added onto that where after you do it, you slam them with the sword from behind, and that will knock them on the ground, and you can use that to then combo while they're collapsing to sheath your sword, and then to go into an EI to do more damage to them while they're prone on the ground. Because this game is crazy.
Oh, you got robbed!
Yep, robbed. Boo, Katana. Boo,
Call the
Katana.
police, man. You need to file a police report on that one.
Because they stole my backstaboo.
Pretty sure 911 would tell you to fuck off.
The Katana is an excellent baseline to start this game with. Decent range, solid moveset. Its heavy strikes are nice and vertical as well, so you can still smash in a Yoki's horn. Yeah, it's really, if I didn't love the Adachi so much, I would probably be a Katana boy. Just a single Katana boy.
During our stream, that's what you were using primarily, and I mean, I remember mentally equating it to something like an assault rifle insofar as hey, maybe it's never the exact correct thing for the job, but it's also never the wrong thing for the job.
Yep.
Having
Yep,
some problems
absolutely
there, homie.
no awareness whatsoever, but that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Just gonna pretend that one didn't happen, I suppose.
Yeah, well, I'll miss a lot of shots, but you know, that's fine. So this, like when we went through this before, I said this cave is a lot more troublesome. Every other iteration of this cave has a yokai in it, and it's not fun fighting a yokai in an enclosed space.
I'm just gonna say that's a lot of bodies.
Yeah, the yokai they're all players.
Yeah, those are all players.
And it's because, again, enclosed space, the yokai does have some very good sweeping attacks, which can make, and also lunging attacks, as you can see. But you really have to be careful because you don't want to really fight him out the other way either, because it's difficult to get around him. There's narrow space. One side is a wall, the other side is an instant death drop. So it's like, you do still want to try and keep him in and out of the cave. You don't want to get too far away.
The biggest problem that I constantly run into when fighting a yokai in a situation like that is I was never that terribly good at pulling off the key strikes or the key pulses in the middle of their desecrated ground. So I would end up running out of stamina in the middle of the fight just because I would try to power through something. And take it from me, never try to power through desecrated ground. It will not work out for you.
Yeah, the yokai pools ain't nothing to mess with. Oops.
Oh,
Okay,
you
there
let
we
him
go.
off the hook!
Not for long. I do at very least want to show off each of them. The Adachi has probably the best one. The Tonfa has the second best one. The Tonfa is like, God, the Tonfa is a weapon I really want to like, but jeez, it tries hard. It tries hard to not be nearly as good as any other weapon.
The best way to sum up the Tonfa is exactly that. It tries hard. Unfortunately, that's all it does.
I'm still used to my Adachi range.
Yeah, I'm just laughing at that dude because he basically showed up gassed. Like, what are you doing, dude?
He's just swinging his weapon around.
I think you need to go back to the gym a little bit. Get your cardio in.
He's just a bandit, okay? He's not a military guy, and they gave him a really big axe, and you saw how weedy he was.
Ugh. That's no excuse.
It's like the dude just can't handle that sort of thing.
It's an explanation. It's not an excuse.
God, the backstab is great. The backstab is essentially the same animation as your was when you attack them when you grapple them when they're out of key, because I do call that the grapple. Mm-hmm. So the Adachi still slams them in the back, like still slams them with the sword, but in the back, and then hurls them over your head and slams them into the ground. Because the Adachi is beautiful, and everything about it is beautiful.
That is still just an absolutely amazing thing to see.
It's just how you know you're the big man on campus. Speaking of big man on campus, geez, that guy is like big. Like, it's funny sometimes how the game sort of denotes these people. Like, they're just like massively larger than other people, and I ain't putting up with that shit.
That was an explosive bullet too.
You wanted a really cool fight scene? Not on my watch, baby.
You just you Indiana Jones'd that dude.
I will scum any big guy at range if I can get away with it.
I scummed everybody in this game.
And
so
honestly, the game balances that out because you know, most of the yokai are so big and so healthy that you can't do that to them. You can't just scum them out. People, yeah, hell yeah. But you hit a weak point on your average yokai, it's not gonna kill him.
It'll knock him over pretty good though. I remember getting a number of really cool point blank shots on yokai in particular as they came in, just blowing off their horns. Oh my god, that felt incredible every single time it happened. Oh man, I'm grinning like a fucking jackal just thinking about it.
Yeah. Also, if you want to get your weapon up real quick, like in familiarity, use a whetstone on it. The whetstone is basically you sharpening the sword, and the sword going, "I love you."
Yeah, like I was going to mention earlier when we were talking about familiarity being the spirit of the sword. There's a very good reason why the thing that increases your familiarity with it instantly is a whetstone. Just like you're basically taking your sword out for a date. All of these are players, by the way.
Yeah. Yes. For whatever reason, this guy just
Kills
absolutely
a lot of
murders people. And it might be because he does have a fancy pirouette. He does have a lot of health. But
I mean, you've seen this guy before, though. Like he is no different from any of the other like bandit elites.
he does have more health. I guess a lot of people they get confident and they do something they probably shouldn't. It happens to me from time to time. I'll be like, yeah, I've killed this guy 1,000,000 times, and then he kills me, and I'll be like, that's right. Before I killed him 1,000,000 times, he did wreck my face in quite a few times as well.
Yeah, that dude kills a lot of people.
Yeah, it's just a fucking dog pile of dead people.
I remember during our streams, I made that same observation. I threatened to go fight all of those revenants, and you told me to knock it off.
Yeah, I was like, stop it.
It's just like,
Stop
don't even joke about that.
I love sneaking up on people.
And incidentally, yeah, eventually the when we were streaming anecdotes will run out because unfortunately what we figured out is that after these first couple of missions, which are relatively small, and once the missions get physically bigger, the way the game starts dealing with the fact that there's a lot of area for a lot of latency, like, Robokai and I tend to have, because there's 15,000 miles between us.
Time Warriors.
Yeah, Time Warriors. Is it slows down the host. And when I say slows down, I mean, like, the rest of the game runs at normal speed, but the host themselves moves and acts slower. I have no idea why this is. Robokai could move just fine, but it was it was not something that we could get around. I went looking all over the internet, and a lot of people were just like, "Nope, sorry, man, this is how it works." I tried using a VPN to get a specific tunnel to Australia. Didn't help. Just nothing helped. It was unconquerable. I'm so sad about that.
We tried, but that's okay because, in all honesty, sometimes the way we were playing can sometimes distract from like the game as it is, which is how I'm playing it now, with by yourself, with the death mechanics, with using the shrines to actually respawn instead of having to do the entire thing again when we fuck up. I won't be using other players. I won't be pulling anybody in from the Shadow Realm. I don't think. Unless people really, really want to appear in a Let's Play, dressed as a funny, silly man in Nioh. I mean, I
think you're safe where you are on that one, buddy.
Yeah, this game does not have invasion mechanics. Well, it's funny to say it doesn't have conventional invasion mechanics. That's probably the best way I can put it. You've probably seen me pick up salt a lot as well. I'm just gonna say this now. If someone can show me how the fuck to make salt work, okay? Apparently it's supposed to be doing something. I've never gotten it to work right. I'll be like, "Hey, salt!" and then I get my fucking face mashed in by the yokai. I'm like, do I have to be rubbing this guy on the butt and then just put a pinch of salt behind his ear or something? I don't know. Someone please in a letter send it to PO Box. What the fuck is salt?
It's a stickly.
It is so irritating when you have them down that last bit of health and they're blocking and dodging. It's just like, stop.
Yeah,
stop this at once.
Yeah, it's particularly annoying because it's not like their attack strength goes down because they have 1% health. So if you're just like, I'm just going to destroy you, and then you miss a critical hit, and then they decide to hit you back, and there goes half your health, and God bless it.
There isn't much lore chat to be made about this place either. It's probably worth noting. It's just a small island. We're probably going to talk a bit about the character we met, Hanzo Hattori, but we're almost to the end of the level now. Suffice to say, we will have plenty of Hanzo time in the future. We will also have plenty of time to talk about Kanbei, who we met as well. He's actually a very important actual person that existed. You could say, I love saying that. He was an actual person that was real and existed.
I mean, you see all of this stuff, and there's literal demons running around, and then you do a weird salute, and then a fire doggo comes out of you, and all of this other stuff. It's really easy to forget that there's a lot of historical figures in this game. Like, this is a little bit like Abe Lincoln versus zombies, alright? Like, Abe Lincoln actually existed, believe it or not.
This game will also this game basically takes all these people and goes, yes, this person was real and stuff. Yeah, okay, we're going to be doing things a little screwy for the sake of telling a story about fighting, an Irishman fighting demons. Don't worry about it.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, don't mind me. I always try and shoot these guys, and it never works out. Like, I always try and kill both of them with the same shot, but this won't work because the roaring gun ammunition does have a level of penetration, so I'll be hitting this guy in the arm, but not killing him. But I will be killing the guy ahead of him. And what this game actually does is when you kill the objective of a side mission, everybody who's still alive becomes invincible and gets into an apology pose.
He's just like, nope, I'm fine. Like I know better.
Yeah, and you're essentially invincible at this point too. And you can't go around summoning revenants or anything like that. So, congratulations, dude, you lived.
He's the one who gets to live with it.
He gets the one to tell everyone about the day Sir William came to town. That isn't the last time we'll be visiting the village. There is one more, and the place will be very, very different to that when we next visit it. It'll be quite fun. But yeah, that's it. The next mission is an actual story mission. So I've been the last Robokai,
and I have been Cool Guy,
and we'll see y'all down in the Limestone Caverns.